Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Nadya Aisya Setiawanti, but you can call me Nadya for short. And I'm from Master of Management Postgraduate Program, University of Pemakalah. And in here, I would love to presentation about the impact of the marketing content and quality of the service, the historical heritage past the future decision in the art and Ceramic Museum West Jakarta, or will also known as Museum Keramik in Jakarta Barat. And in here, we will talk about like the marketing mix, quality of service, and also the decision of visiting. Introduction. The tourism sector has many potential that can be exploited. One of them as an effort to increase the regional real income by way of collection of the tourist object remuneration. In this case, the reward of tourism object is included in the category of the object of rewarding business service. Service provided by the rewards officers by following the commercial principle of rewards business service are carried out in order to get a profit. In rewards of business service that set the rate is from the local government so that it can be according to the targets that have been determined. The marketing mix and the quality of service provided to the visitors is one of the indicator that determine the decision of the visiting consumers. In this case, the quality of museum service is also a measure of the consumer visits because the quality is one of the most important indicator for museum. The quality of the service is the primary basis for knowing a level consumer visiting decision. A museum can be said to be good if it is able to provide service in accordance with the wishes of consumers as well as the service provided in conformity with consumer expectation. Good service performance will be very influential in improving the return decision. Literature. According to Kotler and Armstrong, there are several elements in the marketing mix that can be classified into four groups of meanings of each other marketing mix variable. The marketing mix is known as 4P, product, price, place, and promotion. The marketing mix is increasingly developing mainly in the field of service, not only 4P, but also reviews in terms of people, process, and physical evidence, known in the terms of service marketing mix as 7P. According to Maulidin, asserting that the quality of service is how far the difference between the reality and the expectation of customers on the subscription they receive or obtain. A visit decision is a decision taken by a person before visiting a place or territory, taking into account several factors. Basically, a visit decision was taken from the theory of the decision to buy a product. So, in some category, a visiting decision was applied from a model of a purchase decision. Self-purchase decision cover how individual, group, and organization choose by use and do not use good or service. According to Kotler and Kellers, stated that the decision of purchase is consumer shapes the intention to buy the most preferred based on the statement of the expert above can be concluded consumer purchase decision based on consumer behavior to buy a good service. Framework. This is the framework of marketing mix, quality of service to the decision of visiting. That is, marketing mix has 7 indicators. That is product, price, place, promotion, people, process, physical evidence. And there is quality of service. There is tangible, reliability, responsiveness, assurance, and empathy. And the last one is decision of visiting. product choice, brand choice, dealer choice, purchase timing, purchase amount, and payment method. And this is the hypothesis. So based on the background, the formula of the problem, and the framework of Tove previously presented, the authors formulate the research hypothesis as follow as this. You guys can see it. That H01, there is no partial influence between marketing mix and decision of the visiting Museum of Fine Arts and Ceramics. HI1, the marketing mix has partial. HO2, there is no partial influence between the quality of service and decision to visit museum. So HO1 or HI1 is about the partial influence between the marketing mix and decision of visiting. And HO2 or NHA2, it's about like the quality of service and decision of visit. And HO3 and HA3 is it about the simultaneous about the marketing mix and quality of service, about the decision to visit the Museum of Fine Arts and Ceramics. Methodology that in this research, we use quantitative research. Quantitative research methods are one type of research whose specification are systematic, planned, and clearly structured. And in here that we will talk about instrument tests, classic assumption tests, analysis data, and hypothesis. Instrument testing. In this table, from the above table, it can be seen that each item of the statement has our count of the table are 0.966 and a positive value. This statement element is declared valid. And next, reliability test results. The test results using SPSS showed that Cronbach alpha test result was 0.893. This figure exceeds the significant value of 0.60. That it can be concluded that the variable of the visiting decision Y is reliable. And then we're talking about the coefficient. Analysis of the correlation coefficient between the marketing mix X1 and the quality of service X2 and with the visiting decision, that is Y. Based on result of the test of the double correlation of the value of the correlation coefficient are of 0.827. Since the results are between 7.80 until 1.000, can be concluded that there is a correlated or very strong relationship between the variable of the marketing combination and the service quality of visiting decision. And then we're talking about the determination coefficient. Based on the calculation in table, there is a determination coefficient value of R square 0.684. It can be concluded that the mixed variable of marketing and quality of service to the visiting decision was 68.47, while the remaining 31.6%, sorry, it was like 68%, while the remaining 31.6% was influenced by other variables. Now we talk about the simultaneous or the simultan. Based on the results of the test table, obtained value F count after or more table about 104.969. It's more than 3.09. It is also inferred with a significance value of 0.000, less than 0.05. So it can be concluded that there is a mix of marketing and quality of service simultaneously influence on the decision to visit the Museum of Fine Arts and Ceramics. So this is the conclusion. The marketing mix has a positive and significant influence on the visitor results. With a linear regression equation, y equals 6.6333 plus 0.594 x1 and a correlation value of 0.783, meaning that both variables have a strong relationship rate with a determination coefficient of 61.4%. The hypothesis test is obtained t-count more than t-table or table about 3.740 more than 1.987. Thus, this HO is rejected and H1 is accepted, means that there is a significant positive influence between marketing mix on the visitor's result. And then there is quality of service is significantly positive and influences the visitor outcome with a regression equivalent y equals 8.337 plus 0.79062. And the correlation value is 0.799, meaning both variable has strong level of relationship with determination factor of 63.8%. The mix of marketing, and the last one is the mix of marketing and quality has a positive significant influence on patient customer satisfaction with the regression equation y equals 4.537 plus 0.292 x1 plus 0.477 x2 and the correlation of the value of 0.827. This means that free variable with a bound variable has a strong ratio of a relationship with a determination coefficient of 68.4%, while the remaining 31.6% is influenced by other factors. The hypothesis test obtained the value of F count more than F table. It is 104.969 more than 3.90. HO is rejected and HT is accepted. That means there is positive and significant simultaneous influence between the mix of marketing, the quality of service, and the decision of the visit Museum of Fine Arts and Ceramics. And that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry if there is wrong pronunciation. And see you next time in next video. Bye-bye.